Mistake. I accidentally pressed power on my phone. My mistake. But as where I left off, this is so good. So good. So fucking good. I left off talking about how good this is. I'm wearing this right now. This is so good. I can't even express how good this is. They better not stop making this, man. I know they have some short supply on Fragrance Net. They better not stop making this. This is one of my favorite colognes of all time, and I've only got this little 0.5 ounce. It is so fucking good. The problem is, the major problem with this fucking cologne, okay, is that it's weak performing. It's weak performance. It doesn't project very well. This fucking cologne does not project very well. It's a skin scent, unfortunately, meaning that stays close to your skin, and I mean extremely close to your skin. You gotta just spray this all over for it to have any kind of projection. It does have decent longevity. You know, on my skin, it stays on my skin for like maybe 5 hours. As far as like staying on my skin, meaning like, eventually a cologne will just disappear off your skin, right? This stuff will stay on your skin for 5 hours. Unfortunately, it just has no sillage or whatever you call it. It does not project well at all, which sucks big donkey dicks, because it's so good. It's just, you smell so fresh and clean with this. I don't give a shit about Dior Homme or fucking Chanel Allure Homme or whatever the fuck. I haven't even smelled that, so I can't diss it, but I haven't smelled any of that shit. But I will say I went to the, Sephora. I went to the mall, Sephora, and I've smelled all kinds of colognes. I mean, I'm talking about, Dior, certain Dior, and I fuck with Dior. What's it called? Dior Sauvage, a little bit. That fucking Johnny Depp cologne, a little bit. Like, that's a good blue cologne. Dior Sauvage, it ain't bad, but it doesn't live up to the hype, right? It doesn't live up to the hype. Actually, right now I'm wearing, yesterday essentially I wore, what's it called? Bentley Man Intense. Man, I'm telling you, pound for pound, Bentley Man Intense, as far as price is concerned and quality is concerned, Bentley Man Intense is one of the best colognes you will ever buy, period, in your life. Bentley Man Intense is so fucking good. It's essentially niche quality. I don't know how the fuck they did it. I got a full bottle of it. I'm about to buy another bottle. It's going to be one of the only bottles that I buy doubles of. Bentley Man Intense is so fucking good. It's one of the best colognes I've ever smelled. It makes you smell sophisticated, manly, like you got money. It's a boozy, whiskey, tobacco scent that is so fucking good. Anyway, I'll just leave it there, because I'm not talking about Bentley Man Intense today. I'm talking about Bvlgari. But Bvlgari Man Extreme, make no mistake, this is a freshy scent. This is a fresh scent. Make no mistake, this is a casual, fresh scent, period. The end. That's it. That's all this is. It is not a date scent. It is not a work scent. Well, okay, you can wear it to work. Actually, this is a good work. This is work friendly scent, for real. But it is just a freshy. You smell like linen. You smell like clean clothes. You smell like success. You smell like a white. Say you got a really nice house with lots of windows, and you got the fucking you got the water out in front of your house, and your house is all white, and you got white linen on your sheets, and, in your bed, and you got this white ass carpet, and it's all clean. Everything's white and linen. That's what this is, bro. It's white linen. This is similar to two colognes. One is similar to Versace Manu Fresh, believe it or not. Even people keep saying Versace Manu Fresh is an aquatic, and I would agree with that to an extent. I think Versace Manu Fresh is one of the most unique scents because it's both an aquatic and it's a freshie. Versace Man Fresh is a aquatic / Freshie, which is strange, but they somehow pulled it off. Versace, I'm going to repeat that one more time. Versace Man Eau Fresh is a Freshie / aquatic scent. I don't know how they did it, but that's what they did. But this is reminiscent, as far as the Freshie side of Versace Man Eau Fresh. That's what this is. It's very similar. For some reason, they have some similarities. It's also similar to Lacoste Blanc or Lacoste White. Similar in the sense that they're all Freshies. However, this one is just so fucking good. It is so good. So good. It just has the most unique scent. I love it. It's just linen. It's linen. I don't even know the notes to it, but the problem is it's so fucking weak. That's the problem, is it has no projection. That's the problem with this Bvlgari Man Extreme. And I'm going to get a full bottle of this if I can. If I can still get it. If it's still on FragranceNet and I get some money, I'm going to get it. This is only a 0.5, which is tragic because I got to have a full bottle of this because I love it. So it just smells so good. Anyway, problem with it is it's weak. Weak projection. Doesn't project for shit. Bvlgari Man Extreme. Love it, love it, love it. If you can get it, pick it up. Problem is you're going to be disappointed with its performance. It's got weak performance, which is so sad. Doesn't project. But again, I can still smell this on my skin. On my skin, mind you. Not on a shirt, but on my skin, mind you. 4 or 5 hours in. But it's weak. I mean, maybe 3 hours in, I can still smell it. 4 or 5 hours, it's really starting to dissipate, which is sad. It's tragic. This is a tragedy of cologne because it says extreme, but it's so weak, which is really sad. Anyway, let's move on to Bvlgari Man in Black, and I'm going to spray myself here with this. And again, these are testers that I got, or like, small little miniatures. For some reason, I can't say that word. Bvlgari. I'm not sure what that says. Bvlgari. I'm not sure if that says black. But that's interesting. Interesting little top. This is a beautiful little, offering here. Just a cute little, right? Just a cute little thing. So I'm gonna pop this. I'm sorry, my lighting is bad on my camera, but I'm gonna pop this, right? This little, and I'm gonna spray this on my arm. Although I have Bentley Intense on my arm. Again, Bentley Intense, man. One of the best. I'm telling you, do not sleep on Bentley Intense. You better pick it up. It's niche quality. It's niche quality. I sprayed it on my arm earlier today. I went swimming. Haven't even taken a shower yet, and I can still smell, wafts of it every once in a while. It's on my shirt as well, but Bentley Intense. Do not sleep on Bentley Intense. All right, so so this is Bvlgari Man in Black. Bvlgari Man in Black, and this is a partial. This is I think it's 0.5. Let's see if I can focus. My camera can focus if I get it in the light, and it doesn't look like I can. But it's 0.5. Oh, because it's really hard to read that. But it's 0.5. Sorry guys, I apologize for this poor production, but it's 0.5. Okay, so that's half an ounce. Bvlgari Man in Black, and let me spray it on my arm, and I'm gonna try to spray it in a place where I didn't spray Bentley Man Intense. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right. So I just sprayed it. On my arm, or excuse me, my hand right here, so you can see that's wet. So I just pretty much saturated my hand here with about 5 sprays of Bvlgari Man in Black. It's not Man Intense. Bvlgari Man Intense. Man Extreme. It's not Bvlgari Man Extreme. This is Bvlgari Man in Black. These are 2 completely different fragrances. Okay, even though they have the same name, Bvlgari Man, these are 2 completely different fragrances. Now, I would recommend you pick up both of these fragrances in 100 milliliters. I would recommend that. They're both bangers. They're both lovely fragrances. Very, very classy, sophisticated fragrances. Both lovely, lovely offerings. Again, pick up both. Telling you, don't sleep on these. I also have Bvlgari Aqua Edt, which I love. I love it. I tried the Bvlgari Aqua, not Atlantique. I haven't tried the Atlantique. I've not yet smelled the Atlantique yet, but the other one, Bvlgari Aquamarine. And I thought I liked it at first, and then after I sat with it for a while, I was like, nah, I don't like this. It's way too synthetic, way too like perfumey, and it leans feminine, and I don't like that. So I do not like, and I do not recommend Bvlgari Aquamarine, but I highly recommend Bvlgari Aqua Edt. Beautiful fragrance. It has this seaweed note in it. That's so beautiful, and you can check that out from what's his name? Oh, it's been a while since I watched this channel. Joy Amin, Joyamin, who's I believe he's an Indian from frickin' the country India. Is India a continent? I don't even know. From the country India. Joy Amin, I think he's from India. If he's not, I'll feel really bad. But he's a great perfume reviewer. I appreciate Joy. I think his name's Joy Amin. I could be wrong on that. I apologize. I've had a few beers in me tonight, but this is wonderful. Bvlgari Man in Black. Problem is with Bvlgari Man in Black is, again, the performance is not quite there. But this one is better performing than this one. Bvlgari Man in Black is better performing than Bvlgari Man Extreme. These are both quality fragrances. I haven't got full bottles of these as of yet, but I highly recommend you guys to get full bottles of these. You will not go wrong, in my opinion. They're very, very quality fragrances. Again, the problem with both of these, to some extent, is they do not have the projection and performance. But I will say Man in Black is better projection and performance than Man Extreme. Although smell-wise, I prefer Man Extreme. Okay, so this is a freshie. This is a casual, freshy scent, which you can get away with at work. I mean, you could wear it to a date. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not very seductive. It's just clean, linen, freshy, beautiful. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This one is more provocative. It's more, I think it's floral. Now listen, a lot of people out there like Spice Bomb. A lot of people out there love Spice Bomb. I don't even know who makes Spice Bomb. I don't know if it's some kind of fucking, clothing brand, or if it's own house. I don't even know anything about Spice Bomb. I have a decant of Spice Bomb, a travel spray, if you will. It's called Travel Spray. And I like Spice Bomb, but I don't love Spice Bomb. I could see how women would like it. But let me tell you, this smells very, 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 very similar to Spice Bomb. This is about 90% similar to Spice Bomb. The only difference is that this has a kind of tar note, or maybe a rubber note, if you will. And in my opinion, if you have got your nose on John Varvatos Rebel Rider, Rebel Rider, there's this burnt tar note in Rebel Rider. And John Varvatos Rebel Rider is a unique fragrance. I also own that one. I got a full bottle of that one. It's very unique. It's very strong. But it has this like burnt rubber tar. I don't know if you say rubber or tar, but it's just so strong in the John Varvatos Rebel Rider. And it's so good, but it's so unique. I'm not even sure if they make that anymore. It might be discontinued. Because I know John Varvatos got bought out. Sadly, so did Mugler, and I hope they continue to put out. I hope Mugler, because Mugler is one of the biggest tragedies in fragrance history, in my opinion. But John Varvatos Rebel Rider is so good, but it has this tar note. And The reason why I mention that is because Bvlgari Man in Black has that same tar note. And it's just so good. The thing is that with Bvlgari Man in Black, the tar note is not prominent. In John Barbados Rebel Rider, the tar note or the rubber note, whatever you want to call it, I actually call it burnt rubber. It's a burnt rubber note, but it's probably similar to tar, right? In John Barbados, that note is prominent. In Bvlgari Man in Black, that note is like secondary. It's floral. Bvlgari Man in Black is floral mixed with that tar note. And it's so unique. And I love it. Problem with this one is Bvlgari Man in Black. The problem is that it's somewhat weak. It doesn't project amazingly, which is a tragedy because this is a beautiful fragrance. Anyway, so this is like, I don't know why I think it's floral. It just smells like flowers to me. I don't understand it. I'm not sure what people laughed at me when I've said that, but it just smells so, like flowers. It just smells so much like flowers. So this is like, there's like a tar note mixed with flowers. That's what I would describe this as. And it's not overly masculine, but it is still somewhat masculine. This is like a perfect blend of masculine and somewhat feminine. Because again, it has this tar note to it, which is like latent. It's like in the background, and it has this floral, like if you take Spice Bomb and you mix it with John Barbados Rebel Rider, you'll get this. This is Spice Bomb mixed with John Barbados Rebel Rider, and it's very good. And I would highly recommend it, particularly to collectors. If you are a collector and you love cologne, you want this in your collection, man. You want this in your collection. You also want John Barbados Rebel Rider, and you also want Spice Bomb. But this is like those two mixed. Pardon me. And it's just so good. But again, the performance is lacking. The performance is lacking on both of these guys, which is unfortunate because they're so good and I love them. And I'm gonna have to get a full bottle of both of these guys. I'm also interested in Bvlgari Woods. I think it's called Woods Essence. Bvlgari Woods Essence, but I've heard from different sources that it's kind of not that great. So I've been hesitant because I've not been able to find a decant or a travel spray or like a partial of it. And I don't think I want to drop the $60 for a meh cologne, because I've done that a couple times with other colognes and it's very disappointing. So I want to test it first. And I've kind of made it a point in my fragrance journey to test colognes first. But anyway, I don't got much time left in this podcast, so I just wanted to, clue you guys off onto these couple fragrances, which I believe are amazing. Problem is the performance is just not really there, sadly. But as far as the smell goes, you can't go wrong with this. And in my opinion, you can't go wrong with this. Unfortunately, this is so weak. It's so weak. And it's so much weaker, unfortunately, than this, which is Bvlgari Man in Black. And which is strange because the Bvlgari line is pretty strong, as far as what I've smelled. Like I said, I got a full bottle, 100 milliliter, 3.4 ounces of Bvlgari Aqua Edt, and it's so good. And the performance is pretty good on it. It's pretty average, it's pretty medium. It's not beast mode, it's not weak. It's pretty good, but again, the performance on this is very decent. Performance on this is just not great, unfortunately. Really not that great. But I love it. I love it. And I might have to buy 2 bottles of this because I like it so much that I'll just keep spraying it on myself. It's so good, but we'll see. I'll probably only buy 1 bottle, but if I can. But anyway, all right. So again, this is a casual freshie. It actually smells similar to Versace Manu Fresh, except it doesn't have the aquatic you know, the aquatic aspect that Versace Men and Fresh does. But this right here is like, it's definitely not a casual scent. This is a date night scent. I keep dropping it. Fucking A. But this is a date night scent. Kind of more of a